Hello friends, let's get started. Today we will discuss about the effect of interest rate on exchange rate for any country. So to understand this, let us suppose there are two countries, country A and country B. The interest rate in country A are 10% and the interest rate in country B are 8%. So there is a difference of 2% between the interest rate of these two countries. So what will happen just because of the 2% difference, the investors in country B will be attracted towards country A uh, to get profit this 2% profit. So if investors from country B want to invest in country A, they will need the local currency of country A, which they don't have. So they will approach foreign exchange market. When they will approach for foreign exchange market, it's not like that only a single investors will go. Several investors from country B will approach to foreign exchange market. So as a result of which, what will happen, since there are several investors in foreign exchange market and asking for the currency of country A, the demand of currency A in the foreign exchange market will increase. So as a result of which, the value of the currency of country A will increase. So what? So as a result of which, the value of currency of country A increase. It is called the appreciation. Means that the value of currency of country A increased. It is called appreciation. Now, since they are exchanging the currency of country A with their own currency, so they are supplying their currency in the foreign exchange market, means that there is an excess supply of currency of country B in the foreign exchange market. If there is an excess supply of currency B in the foreign exchange market, there is so there will be less demand of currency of country B, and there is more supply of currency of country B in the foreign exchange market. As a result of which, what will happen, the value of currency of country B reduces. So the effect of interest rate on exchange rate is such that when a country has interest rate which is more than the international interest rate, its value of the currency increases. That is, it is called the appreciation of the value of the currency. And if the interest rate of a country is less, then its value is decrease. Its value decreases. It is called the depreciation of the value. We can also understand this concept with the help of the graph of demand and supply. Let's understand. See, let us understand demand curve. This is called it is plotted against dollar and exchange rate, that is rupee per dollar. When the rupee per dollar was 70, the demand was X. But when same exchange rate becomes 50 per dollar, then the demand will rise. It is called the demand curve. Now supply. When dollar was rupee 50 rupees per dollar, demand the supply was X. But when it becomes 70, then more and more people want to sell this dollar in the market, thus increasing the supply. This is called the demand and supply curve. But the exchange rate is the intersection of these two. See, this is demand curve, this is supply curve. When these at the point when they are intersected determines the value of the exchange rate. So So now let us consider one by one. Let us consider first country A. Country A was having interest rate of 10%, that is more than the international interest rate. So here what happens, since there is a demand of currency of country A in the international market, so and not only the international market, in the domestic market as well, because the domestic investors also want to invest in domestic country because of the higher interest rate. So what will happen, they will need less dollars, they will need less dollars because they want to invest in domestic market, they need domestic money. So what will happen, demand of the dollar will reduce. So when demand of the dollar will reduce, that means supply of the dollar in international market increase. When supply of the international market increase, will the graph will shift to right. Sorry, I did not tell you before that the graph of demand will shift to left, and the graph of supply will shift to right. Then the new equilibrium will set up, then this will be the new exchange rate. Now you see, earlier it was 70, now it is 50. Now the exchange rate is reduced for country A, which has higher interest rate. It means its value is increased. So with this we can conclude that if our interest rates are increased, then our value of currency appreciates, and when interest rates are reduced, then our value of the currency depreciates. Now let us understand with the country B. Country B have this exchange rate. So what will happen in country B, since country B is now demanding the foreign currency in the market, this means they are demanding dollar. So when the demand is increased, demand curve will shift to right, and when they are demanding dollar, the supply of the dollar in international market will reduce. So then this supply curve will shift to left. You see this shift to left. Now it is shifted to right and it is shifted to left. Now this is the new equilibrium. Earlier was this new equilibrium. Now this is the new equilibrium. Now we see the exchange rate increased. Exchange rate increased, that means the value of the currency of country B is reduced. So country B was having 8% interest rate, that is reduced interest rate. So from this we can conclude that if our interest rate is less than the international interest rate, then the value of the currency depreciates, and when our interest rate is more than the in international interest rate, then its value increase. So from this point of view, we can come to a conclusion that interest rates are directly proportional to the currency appreciation, and interest rates are inversely proportional to the exchange rate. So from this we will conclude our topic. Thank you very much.